Hey everyone, today we are making a side dish, and as you can see, those are potatoes, little baby potatoes. This is Parmesan baked baby red potatoes. Yummy. Let's get to it. The first thing we need is our potatoes. That's a small bag of the red potatoes, and I'm not sure exactly how many we got, about 2 pounds. 14 of these should do for, 3-4 people. Should be okay. And of course, this is a side dish, so you're not going to make a ton. We've split every one of those in half. And of course, there was a second step to this, which I completely forgot about, but at the end, we fixed it up. Now, I'm just making sure everything's going to fit in the bottom of our pan, which it does. So we're going to get all our potatoes back in to a bowl. Just like that. Now we got to get our pan ready to go. So into the oven, just like that. We're going to put the oven on right now to 4 1/4. And there's our 1 stick of butter. And we're just going to let it melt in the pan. That's pretty cool. Now over to another bowl. That's 1 cup of Parmesan, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of basil, teaspoon of oregano, teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and then we mix. So here we are, there's our butter melted right out of the oven. Ooh, it's hot. We're going to mix all our cheesy goodness into the bottom of the pan. This is not a hard recipe at all. But the only thing you got to be careful of is not burning yourself on the pan. That's why I got the oven mitt for it. And you want to spread that out as evenly as possible. But it smells really good even so at this point. There, I think everything's been absorbed by the butter. Yeah. Alright, let's get our potatoes. And they go face down into our pan. And I think by the time I'm done, I've got about 28 potatoes. So that's more than enough for, for 4 people or so. See, I could have even squeezed in a couple extra. So now they're going to go back in the oven 45 minutes. And then when they're done, bring them out, let them sit for 10 minutes, and you get yourself one hell of a nice potato. Now I think if you look here, you can kind of see some of the Parmesan didn't quite stick to the potato. So I was kind of wondering what I did or didn't do. Yeah, I found out. Now, taste-wise, they're fantastic. I want to make these more. So let's fix it again, because it soon was apparent when I looked at the recipe what I didn't do. And we need to take our potatoes, and we're going to do exactly what we did before. Wash them, cut them up. But once again, the same thing. We cut them in half. Yummy. I think I added an extra couple because I'm going to my sister's, and there's about 7 or 8 people. So this was enough. And we've cut them in half now. I want to show you what we have to do. I forgot to score the bottom. So you kind of do it in a checkerboard pattern. 2 cuts on both sides. And you got to be careful, because if you have a sharp knife like I did, a couple of them went a little too deep. So let me try it again just to show you. 1 slice, 2 slice, go the other way. And then that's all you do. Yeah, there. That might be a little easier to see. Not really, my hand's in the way. There. Okay. And we're just going to do that for all the potatoes. It's a little extra effort, but that way the butter and the cheese should absorb up into the potato while it's cooking. Alright. Just like before. This time I'm not using a glass pan. I've got a tinfoil pan I'm using. It looks like they'll fit. Looks good. Melt the butter. And the one good thing about a tinfoil pan is you don't necessarily have to use oven mitts, so you shouldn't burn yourself. So we made our cheese mix with all the nice yummy spices. Our butter's melted. We swished it all around. And now it's just a matter of getting our potatoes back in. There we go. Round 2 into the oven. 45 minutes. 10 minutes standing with. Oh, look at that. They look really good. And they smell just wonderful. So now, I don't know if you can see that. The potatoes did hold on to the cheese much better than before. So it is worth the extra effort to slice them up and do it the right way, because why not? And now we got to test it. Oh, and the red potatoes are falling apart. They're done so perfectly. This is a meal you definitely got to try. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.